CJS Fitness and Wellness Sports Center is a very diverse project that's entailed several areas in the well-being of humans. This vision came into being over 10 years ago, and we have been working behind the scenes, so to speak, within the diaspora to develop this particular area, having been given first opportunity so to do.
The project mainly is a multi-purpose facility. It will have many amenities, including an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a hotel, close proximity to the airport. It will have gym-based activities, a sports museum, a Zinc Sugar Manufacturing Corporation museum. So it's really a plethora of different activities that will be taking place here. The land area is approximately 4 acres in size. As you mentioned, the water tank is a part of the construct of what it is we look to utilize here. As a matter of fact, the cooling pond area, which used to be just behind the old factory school, is the actual location or place on the site where we'll be having the Olympic-sized swimming pool. So it sort of takes a marker from what was there previously, which sort of lends itself to the whole idea of rehabilitating the site and creating something that is, as you said, a landmark to the Federation.
When one establishes a complex like this, it means that we're establishing a facility that is going to be available to the public to go and recreate, to train, for whatever purposes. It will be available, as far as I'm seeing from the project plans, whether it is to high-level athletes or even to persons who just want to go and use the gym facilities or the swimming facilities, etc.
We have supporting members in the diaspora who has been supporting us in Canada. There are former nationals of St. Kitts, residents of St. Kitts in the UK and in the USA. And we have been getting strong feedback from these persons, especially over the COVID period, when we had several Zoom meetings to really update them with the activities of the development. We have been working on this, you can say, officially over the past 6 years. And we have made some steady progress, and we are hoping to really bring this to fruition in the very near future. We was given the opportunity to look at other sites, which we did. And it was brought to our attention that this site was available at the time. And we thought that, hey, having looked at it, and I brought my colleagues on board, and we carried out our studies, impact studies, environmental studies, in individuals and collectively. And we thought this was an ideal spot, particularly for the aqua swimming area.
I think the fact that CJS Sports and Fitness Center International is in effect taking up as a key economic driver and becomes a significant part of the way forward, being a service industry away from what used to be the sugar industry as the monoculture. So I think that this is a critical spot from a historical standpoint. We want it to be something that the general community can invest in. It's as a locally organized and driven idea. And so we want to throw it open through the issuing of shares and also through the raising of capital locally to fund this project. We believe that a significant portion of the financing for this would come from shares, the sale of shares. And the other aspect of it would be through debt. This, I guarantee you, will be a strong economic impact for the Federation. We are thinking of the cost of doing this of upwards of 40 million US dollars. Yeah? Once you have the injection of that into the economy, 40 million US dollars into the economy, the economists have long said that there is a multiplier effect. So when you invest 40 million US dollars, it doesn't remain 40 million. There might be a multiplier of maybe between 1.5 to 5. So 40 million runs into 200 million or somewhere in between.
Its contribution there, I believe, is going to be invaluable. And not only for St. Kitts Nevis, but in fact for this region of the Caribbean, and maybe even further afield too. Because sport tourism is something which is really big.
It's a really unique project. I don't know of any, and our research will show that there's no facility like this in the immediate Leeward Islands. The closest that you have is like Puerto Rico. That's more American. You have in Trinidad they also have an aquatics facility. I think in Barbados and Jamaica as well. But outside of that, there are no amenities of this sort that persons can actually come and do training and so on. I mean, an important component as well that we're seeking to have here is aquatic rehabilitation. It has an aquatic rehabilitation center so that persons, instead of necessarily going and taking baths in the sea, can come to this facility and get treatment from doctors who are specially trained in this area. So we're looking at creating a holistic project, or a project that takes care of the entire ethos or take care of the entire person.
A wholesome approach.
Correct, exactly.